Hello, I'm David with Harvest Time Partners, and welcome to the Principles of Our World. As parents and grandparents, we all face the challenge of how can we guide our young children to make effective decisions as they face challenges in life. The Principles of Our World is a children's book series written to help parents and grandparents guide their young children on the importance of making decisions based on principles like teamwork, compassion, courage, and sacrifice. I hope you enjoy this upcoming video, and thanks for listening. In this video, we're going to read from the book of the Principle of Compassion, and in the chapter, Compassion in Our Home. Paul shared a bedroom with his younger brother Christopher. They were friendly to each other, but because Paul was about 5 years older than Christopher, they sometimes handled things differently. On one particular night, they were both sleeping in bed when a bad thunderstorm began and loud crackle of thunder woke both of them up. Christopher got really scared of the storm and began to cry. Paul said, "Christopher, just relax. It is just a storm and it will pass. We are safe here in our beds." "But I'm really scared," said Christopher as he continued to cry. Both Paul and Christopher needed to get some sleep for school tomorrow, and the more Christopher continued to cry, the more Paul got frustrated. "Christopher, be quiet. We need to get some sleep. It is just a thunderstorm. Relax." Paul's voice was getting louder and louder as he tried to get Christopher to stop crying. Paul's attempts to calm Christopher were not working, and Christopher continued to cry in fear. In a moment of time, a number of thoughts raced through Paul's head. Paul thought, "Wow, I wish Christopher would stop acting like a big baby and be quiet. I need some sleep for a big test in school tomorrow. He always acts like a whiny baby. However, this storm is really loud outside, and my yelling at Christopher does not seem to be working. What should I do?" In that moment of time, the principle of compassion came to Paul's side. "Hi, Paul. It looks like you might need my help. I know it can get a little frustrating when your younger brother gets scared during a storm, especially when you need some sleep for your big test in school tomorrow," said the principle of compassion. "It seems like storms always show up at the wrong times in our lives. However, as the principle of compassion, I want to tell you that you know your brother is much younger than you and has not experienced many of these storms. This is a really bad storm, and it is normal for a young child to be scared. When you were his age, you were scared too during some bad storms. The right thing to do is to show your brother Christopher that you care about him and comfort him in the storm. Paul, I will be right by your side as you decide what to do." In that moment of time, Paul thought about what the principle of compassion said about showing care and concern for his brother, and he decided what to do. "Christopher," Paul said in a soft, calm voice, "I know you are scared seeing the lightning and listening to the sound of thunder with this storm. I was also scared during storms when I was your age. However, we can get through this storm together. As fast as this storm came in, I'm sure it will leave just as fast. How about we just pretend the lightning is like fireworks on the 4th of July and we can cheer every time we see it?" "Okay, Paul, if you will stay by my side, I know we can make it through this storm," said Christopher. "Thanks for being my big brother." The principle of compassion helped remind Paul about how important it is to help others in need. Later that evening, as the storm passed and Paul lay back down in his bed, ready to go to sleep, the principle of compassion came to his bedside. The principle of compassion said, "Paul, I'm really glad that you chose to show some care and concern to your brother Christopher during the storm. I know you were tired and frustrated, but you demonstrated compassion by comforting Christopher while he was scared. Please remember to show concern for others who are struggling when you encounter similar situations in life. Paul, you can sleep well tonight because you did the right thing during the storm." I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel to get updates on new videos. Also, please check out our website at harvesttimepartners.com to learn about the many products and services we have to help you be your best for those you care about most. Thanks for listening.